Purdy and Dudley, wasn't it? Dudley. Yeah, they were different altogether. But old Purdy, he was a very nice chap, he was. I think he was a right half, I think he was right half. Dudley left off and Bowers was centre half. But you get them three were apart from, as you say, Purdy, get them and them together.
Which are white boys,
down the dog track. There was something there.
Yeah.
That's how I met them, you see. I say I met him at the, what's name, at Olympia. Of course, he's got his Burt Goodman with him, hasn't he? Up there, then.
What was Burt Goodman like?
He was a fullback.
Yeah.
He was a Jew, proper Jew, and proper Yiddish mummy. And of course they put him up, took him from left back to, cause he come from Tottenham, actually, and they put him up in the forward line, centre forward, and it happened to turn out, he won the 2 goals, you see.
Because I always thought of, Burt Goodman as being a centre forward, not being a fullback.
No, left back.
Left back, was he?
Yeah, left back, yes. His brother Harry, he didn't play. Brother Harry was on a committee, he was. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right there. Charlton had a half hour. Oh, this done at Thornton, Ethan.
Well, the photographer, G.A. Laver, so it must have been where he was based. Thornton Heath must have been where he came from. I don't know. I mean, this is a copy of an old photograph that I copied, so I don't know.
Got Thornton Heath, of course. I wonder where he got Thornton Heath from.
It must be where where his studio was.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It's funny to get there's the crowd, all Thornton Heath crowd on, isn't it?
Yeah. Strange.
Him and all.
Yeah.
Hollis.
He always reminds me of Sam Kidd, the actor.
Yeah.
Sam Kidd. I think he looks like that.
Yes, old Charlie. Salvation Army man.
So did you, as the years went by, did you carry on knowing the players as the club became more successful? Did you still know the players in the 30s, 40s?
Up to a few years I did, but then after that, as I say, I had to concentrate on my work.
Yeah.
You see, and I just couldn't couldn't get down there much. Didn't want to, really. It's just one of those things,
I mean, did you feel that as the club got bigger and bigger and bigger, and the developments took place at the ground, and they started building all the terracing, and then, they got into the second division, didn't they, in 1928, 29. Then they came down again a few years later.
Yeah.
But then, in the 30s...
Went up again then.
Straight up.
Did
you feel it was going further away from you in the sense that
in the long run it did. He went away from us, you see. I mean, he had a good team there. He bought, you had John Joy, you had the Fermanis, you had the Kirkston, you had the Forbes, Humpty Bogart, Stuart Leary, Holin, and all that crowd together. There was no Englishman, was there?
No.
It was all right for Jimmy Seed, but he never made the players. They just come there and played.
Yeah.
They wasn't brought up by Jimmy Seed. They was bought by them.
Yeah.
As established players. So then Jimmy Seed gets the credit for building up a team like it.
Yeah. Well, the stories about Jimmy Seed. A lot of the supporters say, "Oh, what a wonderful manager he was because he gave the club so much success."
Yeah.
But the players, when I speak to the players, and Jimmy Seed's name comes up, they say, "Oh, bloody horrible man." Yeah.
So his brother Angus and all.
Was he?
Yeah.
No,
Jimmy C, of course he had a touch of gas in the war and that, but he was a lucky man, he was, because, really and truly, they wasn't going to take over Charlton. They was going to take Clapmorrian.
Yeah.
then within 2 or 3 days it all altered. Don't know how it came about. They changed their mind,
The Glicksteins.
decided they'd take on Charlton, and that's how it came about. You see, of course, when he didn't want to know nothing when he came here. See, he didn't want to know nothing about who was here. He wasn't interested in them.
Yeah,
And
because he bought a lot of Welshmen, and there was already a few people from the North East, wasn't
Georgie
there?
Green and Albert Green. That's another one he bought there.
But,
And they got Di Ashley, Bolter.
But Turner was Welsh as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, so he bought them, and then when he gradually weighed them out, didn't he? And brought this South Africans colony in.
Yeah.
And there it was. They was all made players. You can't say that he made them.
No.
And as regards to the Welsh players, he was buying good players. He wasn't buying rubbish. They all knew their stuff.
His biggest buy in the earlier days was Don Welsh, wasn't it?
£4,000, Torquay.
What did you think of Don Welsh as a...
Poor old Don. In fact, he'd go and pick out bacon.
Terrible, isn't it?
And old Derek Austin, he was a good player too.
Well, he's still on the board, isn't he? He's one of the directors down there now.
Yeah,
Still
Derek,
involved.
yeah.
Nice bloke.
That old shoulder used to give out so much, didn't it? His trouble. Terrible it was, what he used to give out. I mean, well, say last time I saw him was at the doctor's. A few years ago now. He was there with his wife. I know he's waiting to go in after I come out.
Yeah. What about, we talked a lot about players and about matches and what have you. What about the atmosphere from standing on the terraces or on the touchline or whatever? What was the atmosphere like down there?
Oh, lovely.
Yeah?
You'd enjoy, those jokes and that, and pulling leg. I was a friend of a policeman, although he was the same age as me, but he was a Charlton man, he was. And he used to make sure that I got in the enclosure with him. He made sure that. He played Fulham one day. And some old boy kept on moaning. O'Rourke, about O'Rourke. He said, "Why don't you shut up?" He said, "and go up Pedica Lane and sell your bloody stockings." The way I'm only a little titty, he's about 6'2", old Len Surges.
This is the policeman?
He come from North Wooders. He's come on his bike.
Yeah.
Although he's a Charlton man, he was stationed at East Ham first. Then he finished up on North Woolwich. And he always come on his bike and park his bike in Ransom Road, just there where they used to change the clothes, tuppence there, and put the bike in there, see. Away, shout away, said this. Oh, you boy, why you come out with it? He was on about O'Rourke and this and one thing, and another was playing at the time.
What about, did you ever win? Did you ever buy a ticket? Do you remember the ball raffle?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
No. What about other sort of characters, vendors? Would there be any particular people going there selling I don't know, nuts or anything?
Selling
nuts or chocolate or anything
like that? Oh, yeah, we had one poor old bloke there. He kind of a spastic chap. And he used to pour in. Hey man, that's all he could say. Hey man.
What was that?
Well, so much a bag, I thought what he really meant. See, but you knew what it was. It was Thomas Tuppence or something. And there was a young chap, young kiddie there, and he was the same. Tuppence a bag, peanuts. And then we finish up with mutton eye, don't we?
Oh, mutton eye. Tell me about mutton eye.
Yeah, I love that, eh?
I've heard little bits about mutton eye, not
You
much.
sit just inside there. Come on, my boys. Come on, my boys. He says, come on. Oh no. Oh, Dorothy Squires. He used to shout. Yeah. They always thought he was Dorothy Squires' father, didn't they?
Was he?
Come on, just inside there playing. Come on lads, playing away.
So where would he be sitting?
Just inside, going into the main gate.
So he'd be
On the left-hand side.
Inside the main gate?
Just inside there, yeah. Old mutton.
What was it, an organ was it, or something he used to play?
Yeah, what's that organ, you know. You carry him on your shoulder.
Squeeze box?
Yeah.
Like a piano accordion?
No, yeah.
Oh, with the pedals on it?
Yeah, the pedals on, yeah, fold up.
Well, I've heard story. You know, I haven't heard many stories about mutton eye, but I've heard of him being sort of doing the cinema cues in New Cross.
Yeah, you used to
all the way around. You know.
Yeah, you used to do them all the way around. An old sergeant. Artillery. No Sergeant Mitchell. Oh dear. Last time I was up to Maida Vale Studios with him. And doing some films up there. You're supposed to play the post on Gallop.
Oh, with the Royal Artillery Band.
Eh?
With the Royal Artillery Band.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the. It was Lieutenant Colonel Geary, wasn't it? Who was the
Geary.
commander.
Yeah. We up at what's name one day we were. I was taking all the instruments with the King George IV, the Queen's father, was opening up the reservoir at Kingston on the Great West Road. All the tables are like that, and I've got all the instruments all the band, and I'm up there with the chauffeurs having a cup of tea. In comes O'Leary, overcoats on, the bloody buttons ain't been polished on the back of his coat. I said to this chap, I know Mitchell, but I can't think this other one, Sergeant. Yeah, I said, hey, look at the old man's button. God blimey, he said, don't say nothing. He said, here, wait and take their overcoats off. Yeah. We had to drop the get in.
Yeah.
To what's name? Up the parade ground. Because he'd been out all night, hadn't he? So we had to go up and get him and walk across the parade ground. I walked up with Sergeant and another chap. But they hadn't polished his free button on the back of his coat. I can't think of this Sergeant. I can remember Mitchell, but I can't remember this one. Postal got him.
Where did they used to
They used to hire me with a vehicle to take their instruments, you see. So we used to have Maida Vale Studios, making films. Used to go to Wembley, making films there. And then I used to do marching with gunners on the Sunday morning, Marlin Palace. Used to take all the stuff up there.
Well, how did you help them bring their stuff down to the valley as well, or not?
Pardon?
Did you?
No, they brought their own stuff. Brought their own stuff down there. So they didn't want me there. It's only travelling out down to Shrewsbury Ness, South End, Canterbury Cathedral, Old Gath, Gwen Gatlin, soprano, singing in there, Territorial Hall, Tottenham, where she sang in there and all. Wardown Park, Luton, a big show up there. We could have dealt with them quite well. O'Leary, certainly. Come with you today. Right, so how long should we this? Hour and a half, sir? Right. Get the bloody shrew in this, How funny he was. Yeah.
When did they start having entertainment like that? Like the RA band played down at the Valley, didn't they? Before the war.
Well, the Red Robins come
Bob
along.
Hello.
Oh, they were quite early, didn't they, when they started, yeah. See, because that's how they come get the army players, you see. We had Jock Riles out the artillery, and we had Doc Eccleston out the Royal Artillery, and the Queen's Park Rangers, and we had Jock McAvoy, Royal Army Service Corps.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 army players we had there.
Yeah.
Of course, all recommended through Captain Hamilton Jones, that's, because, Captain Hamilton Jones, he was stadium adjutant or something like that, they call him or something, and he was in charge of all the Woodish Common when it all flew in with rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a man that
Your backhand didn't go this.
tried to catch me afterwards when a new bloke took over. I said, I'm very sorry, sir, but all these gentlemen you're talking about are dead. I'm sorry, you can't help it at all. Did you know so-and-so was getting any pay? I said, oh, I don't know nothing about that. I said, I
don't know nothing.
I wasn't, well, I didn't know. I wasn't working for them, I said.
Yeah.
So that's what he said. I think he took over. He was trying to find out where half the funds are. She's supposed to all go in the army funds, you see. And it wasn't going in properly, was it? What were you doing when you've got about 200 or 300 lorries all tipping up on Woolies Common?
Not very much.
You don't have tickets, do you?
No. You can't check on it, can I? There's no way. So, what other entertainments are there? They have the RA bands. What other bands or performers do they have coming down to the Valley? You can remember.
Offhand, I can't think of offhand. It's at the Valley. They might have had the Green Hours might have been down there, or the Rifle Brigades they call them, I believe. But apart from it, I don't think there was any more other bands to my knowledge. I can't think of the moment.
So did you used to get people turning up early so they could watch the band before the match?
Oh yes, yes, you're getting them people in there and watching there. They used to enjoy it, you see. I mean, natural. They didn't kind of watch me. They kind of enjoy it. Enjoy the ground.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't have had tannoy in those days, would they? They didn't have tannoy in the early days, did they, either? Didn't have tannoy speakers, so how did they...
No.
How did they communicate with the crowd?
Oh no, they come later on, and they started having that, and no bands, and
they
just played the records and that sort of thing.
How did they communicate with if they needed to communicate with the crowd at all? How did they do that? Before they had speakers, before they had tannoy.
Yeah.
If they needed to say, get in contact with someone or give a half-time score.
No, I can't think at the moment now. I know they wouldn't. I know the Royal Artillery wasn't coming back to the Valley no more. I know that. Got that for them. They wasn't coming there. Once they went away, they wasn't coming back there no more. I knew that. So they said. No, I'm afraid I'm stumped there a bit at the moment.
No, don't worry.
Considering what I've been through, I reckon I've got a good memory, considering.
Very good memory, if you ask me. Well, I'll ask you a couple of questions to finish off. Ask you a couple more questions to finish off.
That's all right, yeah.
In 1985, Charlton left the Valley.
No.
But when they left the Valley in
1985,
4 years ago, how did you feel about that?
Oh, I never felt sorry.
You did?
No.
Because you'd already lost interest in...
Well, I'd lost interest in them then, you see, when they actually left the valley, you see. But I wasn't worried about them at all.
Yeah.
No, I just got to that stage, I suppose I was more interested in the work. You see, and as I say, I was working amongst some old men, and they was all treating me nice, and I was looking after them, to this stage. And of course then I was driving a steam wagon and trailer myself, you see, all that sort of thing. And then I switched back from then on to petrol, and that's how it went on, you see, and I never dropped back on steam no more after that, you see, and I went on and worked up, foreman driver, all that, right the way through. I was top man at the finish, you see.
Are you glad that Charlton are coming back now? Are you glad that they're coming back?
No.
You're not? You'd rather see them stay over in Crystal
Not
Palace?
interested.
Yeah.
Because there's no, as far as I'm concerned, there's no entertainment.
Yeah.
What you're paying now, about £5 or £6, to just walk in there to see 3 or 4 blokes clogging one bloke, it don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me at all. Might be my idea, but still.
What do you think it is that's changed football or ruined football? Do you think it's the money?
The change?
Yeah. Do you think money's...
Money?
Because when you get people like Chris Waddle, who's just gone from Spurs to Marseille in France for £4.5 million.
Yes.
I mean, how does a footballer ever pay back £4.5 million in a he's 29 or something already.
Now look at Walsh, he's going to Spain now.
Is he?
Yes, from the Spurs.
Yeah. Well, he was next. He used to play for Charlton as well. He started with Charlton, didn't he?
Yes, he's Charlton. As I say, the type of player like him that isn't entertaining.
Yeah.
He can't entertain because they're going to club him.
Yeah.
Who's the worst bloke than Jones, ain't it, the Welsh? That Jones, always rushing and tearing about, chucking himself at people. There ain't 2 pence off him, is there? God,
it's his haircut that makes him look hard, I think, that's all it is.
No. Oh, well, that's the life, isn't it?
So, out of all your years of football, right, you got before the First War, the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, when are your fondest memories? When were your happiest memories of football?
Well, watching them play in them building up to those 2 cup finals.
Or just after the war?
Because that was football.
Yeah.
That was football played as football should have been played. You had your centre half, you had your left half, you had your inside right, you had your outside right, and all that sort of thing. You know, Stanley Matthews and then playing in them days, and Stan Waterson, and them sort of players, you see.
Yeah.
See, the silliest thing they ever done at Charlton, one of the silliest things they ever done, was when they put young Fermani, that's Fermani's brother,
Peter Fermani,
on Stan Matthews, to pour him all over the pitch all through the day. Now that was the silliest thing Charlton ever done.
Why?
Because he followed Stan, what's his name? Matthews, all the time.
Yeah.
The whole game. Just played on him.
Yeah. And it was...
diabolical.
Yeah.
He was the only one man doing it.
So what about, you just mentioned that, we'll finish up on the FA Cup then.
But,
We'll finish up on the FA Cup. Did you go to any of the finals?
oh no.
No.
No, near as I got semi-finals down there with the train. I got tickets,
Yeah.
but I given them to my chap, the policeman, and he had one sergeant at I've got North Woolwich, East Plaistow, and the inspector. inspector and sergeant and all them. They had the 3 tickets I got off Charlie Lewis.
Yeah. Yeah. So you drove some stuff up for the semi-final, did you?
I took the training kit, no, the new stuff
Down, yeah.
from Charlton
Yeah.
down to Hayes police ground, and then brought all the old training kit back to Charlton without it heard.
So you didn't see
No.
any of the matches in the semi-final or the final?
No,
Did you see any of the earlier rounds?
It's all the earlier rounds. Oh
Yeah.
yes, yeah. I never used to for match, not in a reserve match. No, that's a good reserve team.
So you'd be down there every Saturday?
Yeah, every Saturday, never miss a
First
Saturday.
team reserve, first team
Yes,
reserve.
yes. Any match. Yeah. No, it was good football. I didn't mind.
Where did you stand?
I was just inside what they call the enclosure now.
Which was?
Well, you were in the main gate.
Yeah.
There used to be an enclosure to the side of the stand.
Yeah, there's one on the left.
And I used to go just in there.
Or the one by the covered end.
Yeah.
So if you're sitting in the stand,
stand
to the
there.
left.
No. Then go in the main gate.
Yeah.
Right? In the turnstile. Well, what that building, we're talking about the old building.
Yeah, the builder's yard.
We just walk past that and just walk down, not into the stand, but just as you're going into the stand, and there's just our gates there.
Yeah.
Well, I would stand just inside there.
Just inside there.
Yeah.
So you're down by the corner.
Yeah, I couldn't get down like something do low.
You'd be at the
Look
side.
over the top, yeah.
I always stand at the top of the terrace.
How the hell they can sit in them huts and watch football? I don't know.
I mean, the glass in front of them
They
as well.
can't follow the game, can they?
You don't get any atmosphere.
Can't.
And they've got televisions in the corner. They've got people bringing in drinks on trays.
Yeah.
I'd say it's not football. Yeah, but they're talking about in the valley now. They're saying it's going to be all seats as well.
Yeah.
There's going to be no standing. And
No.
I mean, I could always get a free ticket down at Charlton now,
Yeah.
down at Selhurst.
Yeah.
But I always say no, and I pay and go on the terraces because I prefer to stand on the terraces than get a free ticket and sit in the stand because there's no comparison atmosphere-wise, you know. Anyway, Fred.
Right, this is for me then.
That's for you, and